This video is for educational purposes only. That woman said that she was apparently she got stuck between rams. Now, this is for the chosen ones, people who are, how should I say, spiritualists. Because the average person who, they may not understand what I'm saying here. But if you're somebody who's chosen and you understand your beaten path, then you do understand what it is that I am saying here. This woman, I can honestly tell you, and I don't know her, but it appears that she may have been what is called a divination abuser. God gives some of us gifts to astral travel, and usually it's just to check the Akashic records, speak with the ancients, speak with the ancestors, and visit different realms. But you come back, and you come back to this realm because you're here to educate and to elevate and to lift the vibration of the planet with these gifts that God have given you. But some people who acquire these gifts, and I'm not saying everybody who do tarot cards or who understand the spiritual world, I'm not saying that everybody would do things for money, but you have some people who are out there and they're greedy and they don't understand spiritual laws. So here's what I have to say. If you break spiritual laws, be prepared to pay for your spiritual crimes. Don't do this stuff if you don't understand spiritual laws and you don't know what you're doing. This woman most likely, maybe I shouldn't say her, but people who do this, they use this astral travel and different things to spy on the chosen ones, to spy on people who have gifts in order to steal their gifts, to unalive these people. They sacrifice small animals. They sacrifice more than that, but I'm not going to get into that. But these are people who go to graveyards and dig up graveyard dirt. These are people who do jar spells, okay? These are people who do beauty rituals and all kind of crazy shit. They do it once or twice and they see what can happen and they're like, oh, wow, then let me do more of this. And they take money to do these things. They take money to actually unalive people. So this is really serious business. So now this woman is stuck between portals. God may have come to her. I'm sure he did. He warned her. He gave her many, many warnings. But she did not listen to the warnings. So now this is the price she'll have to pay from here to eternity, whatever that might be. You can't go around abusing your gifts in that way. Because if you do, don't cry now, because if you commit the spiritual crime, be prepared to pay the spiritual price. You guys better go out there and Google some of them videos with them women out there talking about, not just women, they have warlocks too. These women out there talking about, I was out there casting spells. Some of them look like they the walking dead. When you see, let me just back this thing up. You see me? I'm 61. I do have on an eye filter, just the eye color filter, right? But I'm 61. I look like this because I am an earth angel who only uses love to raise the vibration of the planet. And when you do that, you don't age like everybody else. You age like my fine ass. Okay? You out here, you doing all of that craziness, there's a price you're going to pay for that shit. Look at Hollywood. Everybody talking about Hollywood is on Ozempic. No, they're not. They're reincarnated witches who came back and have been doing this shit and getting away with it for a very long time. Well, in this new world, in these new realms, this is where you start to pay for your crimes. Everything that you've stolen from an earth angel, everything that you've taken in the dark will come to light. And this is where you start to pay right now, because we're in a whole different timeline. God ain't messing around. I usually say God ain't fucking around. People get upset when I say that, so I'm not going to say that. But she done fucked around and found out. That's going to happen to a lot of people, because they watch these TV shows and they watch these movies and they think they can mimic what those people are doing without spiritual guidance, without the spiritual ranking. Spiritual ranking is everything. If your ass is low vibrational and you're karmic and you think you can come up against, you think you could come up against an earth angel, an empress, emperor, and you have no spiritual ranking, you just signed off on your own D certificate. You just signed on your D certificate. I'm sorry. I don't feel sorry and I don't pity anybody who's out here doing that kind of shit. I don't. Because trust me, God gives you the warnings and he'll ask you to stop. And sometimes they'll say, oh, forgive me, and he'll forgive them. But when you're in her situation, she did it too much. And she didn't stop. She did not adhere to the warnings. And this is the price she's going to pay for that shit.